And then here's a really cool part where I can showcase the post finally, the one part where it gets to stand out. Quite proud of this part. This is just string rising, again from Gravity. Great for tension. I think this might be from Ocular Sounds, if I'm correct. Some white noise. I just love being able to take like different sounds and just layer them together to see what kind of effect it generates. Some panning post. Gave it a very quick cut because I didn't want to sustain into the impact. Another whoosh. Tech riser. You can't always use all of the sound, so I ended up cutting this one out and just fading it in during the last second to just sort of emphasize like that swell. Same with that one. Bit of a cymbal swell that I chopped off, and then the impacts. There's first that one, then there's these two. Something I want to emphasize is that these sounds are great already. You'll notice how little I have here. Lots of this stuff is just balance decisions and arrangement decisions too. There isn't like a ton, going on here when it comes to the EQ. Just some cuts of, what I don't need. Maybe some boosts of what I want to hear more of. Maybe some limiting. I'm not saying this stuff isn't important, but the sound source is what matters the most. These are very well-made sounds. And if you have a very well-made sound, unless you're trying to change it into something completely differently, you don't need to do so much to it. And you'll find that just balancing stuff out, maybe even automating the volume of things really goes a long way. Yeah, there's not too much going on here. Maybe some frequency automation to make this sound hit a little harder during like the climax. I made the high pass filter just move down at the last second. And I did this similar effect on some other things. Yeah, I find just automating sounds can really go a long way. But yet again, I didn't do too much to these. Very well made sounds.